it still surprises me that after all these years of people getting solid traction over on TikTok for things that are not, silly dances and stuff like that, that people still see TikTok as a place of, goofy dances. Oh, I gotta be silly and everything like that. You ain't gotta do that. TikTok started out kind of like that, right? When it was Musically, and even whenever it became TikTok there for a little bit, it started out as a bunch of, teenagers being silly, being goofy, doing all that pop entertainment type stuff, right? But over the years, it's transformed into actually being a place where, just like with YouTube, just like with any social media, it has a lot of educational content on there. There's a lot of informative content. There's a lot of entertaining content. And, sorry, if I'm spotting my head a lot, it's because there's mosquitoes out, and that's why I got my hood up. It's because of all the mosquitoes. But there's a lot of different content on there. And yeah, there's a lot of entertaining content of the pop nature and, silly, goofy shit. But, that's everywhere on social media. But people still have that stigma in their mind. And the reason I'm saying it is because I've had this happen multiple different times. But just here the other day, I was speaking with an artist who, just chatting with them in a comment section about some stuff. And I was asking them about their marketing. They said, oh, my marketing doesn't do very well. I'm like, okay, well, what kind of tactics have you tried? And they're like, oh, I've tried YouTube ads and doing boost on posts and stuff like that, and that stuff doesn't work, man. What I found works is just what I found works best is just one-to-one networking with people. And I know what that means. That means hopping to people's DMs, soliciting their music. That also means hopping in comments and stuff like that, pushing their music, right? I know what that means. And sometimes it can work, but most people, whenever you do that to them, they think it's annoying, unless they actually ask for it, right? You have a conversation with people, you're talking about music or whatever, and then, you just happen to slyly mention that you make music as well too, and then if they ask for your music, then boom, okay. But so I asked them, I was like, okay, well, you've tried those things. Have you tried, creating entertaining and engaging content and releasing short form clips of it every single day to all the social media platforms? And he straight up said, I'm not trying to be a TikTok star. I'm trying to make music. And I said, I'm talking about music, right? And I've had that happen a couple other times. Nothing quite that blunt, but I've had other people basically insinuate that, like, man, I'm not trying to be a content, because it comes with a lot of a negative stigma, right? It's like, oh, well, you got to do some goofy dances just to get some views over on TikTok. Look at you, you're not about your craft. No, you can be about your craft. See, the thing is that if people like a certain style of music and a certain style of video content with that music, then if you put that out, people will like your shit too. For instance, if you make very lyric heavy boom bap, New York style music, right? Like, you're sick with it, you're all about the lyrics and the metaphors, your wordplay is insane. Well, there's a lot of people out there that love that. And what style of visual that those people like as well too. They like that gritty, that street walk looking type of shit, right? They don't like, y'all never see fucking Nas having a fucking really conscious track or whatever, like The World Is Yours, and he's just got like, people up there doing silly dances and being goofy. No. You create video content that's entertaining and has the ability to be engaging with your fan base and your potential fan base based on your music type. If you create pop music, then yeah, you can do the silly stuff, you can do the goofy stuff, just having fun, cutting loose type stuff, right? But, if you create metal music, you can have that dark shit, you know what I'm saying? That angry shit, you're throwing shit around, breaking stuff or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your thing is, punk music, got skateboarding going on. all that kind of stuff. Whatever your genre is with music, whatever your style is, whatever your brand is as an artist, you can still accentuate that in your music and in your content that you put up on social media. And then you can put that out on a daily basis on all the social media platforms, and you can grow not only your social media following, but your actual fan base, your real fan base of people who go to your website, download your music, they purchase your music, they go see you at shows, they purchase your merchandise, they do all different kinds of things to support you. They share your stuff for you without you even asking something most of the time. You know, real fan shit. As I like to say, a super fan will share your music to their grandma, whether your grandma wants to listen to it or not, right? And you can grow those kind of people by entertaining them, because whether you like it or not, when you're in the music industry, you're in the entertainment industry, okay? And it's not all about getting up there and, you know, doing dances. You know, not everybody's Chris Brown, not everybody is Michael Jackson, not everybody's Rihanna, you know, all that stuff, right? But you can still entertain your fans and potential fans, because that's your job. You're an entertainer. If you make music, you're an entertainer. Even if you're the most conscious MC, most def ain't got shit on me, right? You're an entertainer. You need to go entertain. He knew that. He still knows that. You know, he's Yasin Bey now, right? But he knows that. If your track is a heavily conscious track, you can still put that out in video, chop it into shorts, post it up, one clip a day, right? You can take all that stuff and you can make it happen. Sorry, my dog got caught on something. Anyway, no matter what your genre is, no matter what your music is about, you can create entertaining video content for that. Post up the full length on, you know, YouTube, even on your Facebook or Instagram. Hell, if it's under 10 minutes, you can post it up on full form on TikTok as well too. Post up a bunch of clips about it as well too. See, the thing is, the key is that social media is necessary. Whether you like it or not, it's necessary. And just like with every form of media, it's got positives and negatives, right? Positives and negatives. Just like, you know, not everybody who watches TV watches the same stuff. It is what it is. You gotta learn that social media is the TV of today and of tomorrow. Just like the streaming platforms are the radio of today and tomorrow. So you gotta use those appropriately, and they don't function the same. So next time you're thinking about how do I grow my fan base, make sure you know, hey, the way I grow my fan base is through consistent releasing of my music, but more importantly, consistent promotion of my music, not in a buy now, stream now way, right? Not in telling people what to do, but by entertaining people so that when they make that choice to take that next step with you, to follow you, to go to your website, to download some of your free music, to buy your music, to buy your merchandise, whatever their next step is, when they take that choice, they're taking it because they appreciate the value that you're giving them. If you're always trying to sell them something, that's not giving them value. They feel like you view them as an ATM. Okay? When you're always trying to sell them, you're just on your used car salesman shit. But if you entertain them, now you're on your entertainment shit, and people are really going to resonate with that and fuck with you hardcore. So make sure y'all think about that going forward. It's very, very simple to create your content, chop it up and put it out there. You can do it all on your phone. It doesn't have to be super elaborate. It just has to be entertaining and speak to the music. All right? Speak to the music. Use what you have until what you have pays for what you want. Adam Ivy said that. I heard that years ago and I love it. I use it all the time and I always give him credit for saying it. I didn't come up with that shit. If I did, that'd be dope, but I didn't. But if you don't have the fan base to justify a $700 music video or more, right? Some of y'all will be paying $1,000 or more for a music video. If you don't have the fan base to justify spending that, then don't do it. Because if you don't have the fan base to justify it, even if you had the money for it, it's still not necessary. Because instead of spending hundreds or a little over $1,000 on one music video, you could create multiple pieces of content, video content, for a lot cheaper. You know, you pay somebody to help hold your phone or whatever for you, right? Maybe even pay somebody to fucking chop it up real quick, throw some effects on it, put the words on the screen or whatever if you don't want to do it yourself. You can do it yourself and save all that money. But you can take all that extra money you were going to spend on just one music video, and you can actually put it towards ads and boosts and different kinds of promotional tactics to actually get your music in front of more people that would fuck with it. But the key is you have to start entertaining first before you can start growing. And that's the fucking key right there. So I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Enjoying the nice day out here on my walk. Nice that morning sun. It's that good shit. Obviously I got these bugs hit me too, even though I sprayed myself with the bug spray, but you know how that shit goes. Anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Y'all have a good one.